Okay, you're a presenter at an upcoming association conference, and fortunately, they have an Associacom community. And lucky you, you're going to get to form a group and put some library items in so that people can be prepared for your presentation when it comes up. So the first thing is you have to be a member of the community. If you're not a member of the community, if there's a sign up tab here, you can click on sign up and go through that process. But that's a separate thing, so I'm going to start out by being sample member here, and I'm going to log in, and let's have a look at what we do. So log in here. Don't forget, if you do have a profile, it's a good idea to make sure you've got a picture up like this here. If you don't have a picture or a description of yourself, be sure to click on edit profile and go forward and get that done. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to set up a group for your presentation. So the first thing you do is go to groups, and when the group section opens up here, you'll see there's a number of groups, and over on the left hand side here, different kinds of groups. And oh, there's the conference. So I'm going to click here. That shows there's some subfolders, and there we go, presentations. So we'll click on that, and there we are, groups, conference, presentations. No presentations on here yet, so we're going to create a new group here. And this is for your presentation. So first things you can do is upload a group image, so some sort of an image that's representative of your presentation. Click the choose file, and you can choose a file off your computer. I've made one up here just to make life easy. And there we go. It's now loading, as you can see here. And once that's done, then we're going to do the name and the description for your presentation. And I'm going to open that up there, so we're ready to go with that one, just so I don't have to type everything in. All right, so it says now that that's the group image, which I actually created myself just by using Google Documents and taking a picture of myself holding up something. But you can make any sort of an image you want. So now the name, I'm going to call my presentation Social Capital Association Glue. So I'll just copy and paste that in here. And the description here, you want to show what it's about, just sort of a short form of what it's about, where it is, and who's giving the presentation. So there we go. Then after that, you can decide whether you want this presentation to be private, as in whether people that want to see it or you want to share information is going to be private. Likely that won't be the case. You'll make it public so that anybody can see what you're going to do at your presentation. The group membership here can be by approval. Again, probably not going to be. You'll probably make it open so anybody can join without approval. And that's approval by you, by the way, if you do set it up. And then finally, whether library items are open, by approval, or closed. Well, you may well want to make that by approval so that if somebody else wanted to put a library item into this group, or a quick link to the library is what it really is, that you would approve it. You can also make it closed if you want. If it's closed, you're the only person that can add an item into this collection. So that's the way you can go, and then you're done. And now you've created the group. You are pretty much done as far as now having a group that people can join if they want to attend your presentation. But likely what you'll want to do as well is you can, by the way, make an announcement about your presentation here. You could start a discussion if you wanted. You could invite people to make comments or give you something that you might want to have before your presentation, or ask a question about your presentation. You can even create a poll. So you've got lots of room for getting things happening before the actual event. And the other thing that you might want to do is add some documents that people could have. So in order to add a document, the first thing you do is go to the library. So you first put your document into the library, and then you can have a quick link to this group that you just created. I'm going to put, you could put it at any level. You can put it at the top level if you want, but I'm going to put it in a particular area here. Under research, there's social capital, and that's what this is about. So I'm going to put it into the topic folder for social capital. As you can see, there's quite a number of things in here already. If you want to add a new item, you go right here, and you can add websites, photos, or documents. Now I've preset a Wikipedia link here on social capital. I'm just going to copy the URL, and then I will stick it right in here because it's a link. It goes there, and I'll paste that right in there and go done. And the interesting thing is that this will immediately go grab information from that website right here, social capital, Wikipedia, etc. You can then edit it, and I'm going to just do I don't need any of the rest of this. I'll delete that out. Social capital from Wikipedia. You could put the date. It goes and gets a snapshot of the Wikipedia window, so you can use that as an icon, or that will be the icon. Then you click on more options, and you'll see all sorts of things here. So we can tag it. I'm going to tag it social capital. And there it is right there. And you could tag it whatever else you wanted, whatever else has to do with your presentation. And then you can have, and there we go, a Social Capital Association glue, and that's the group that we just created. So I'm going to click there, and that'll mean that it'll be a quick link into that library, and done. So that's how you put something into the library. That's a website. You could put documents up. It happens in roughly the same fashion, photos as well. So that's all done. And then the other thing you could do is, you notice there was a number of things on social capital there already. I'm going to search here. I know there's a book in there that's got something about evidence. So let me, there it is, Evidence-Based Social Design, Building Successful Online Communities. And then right over here is Organize. And you could do this after the fact too, that if you put something in and you forgot to add it to your Social Capital Association glue, there it is. I've now added it. You can see I've added it by ticking on the particular group I want it to be in, and done. And that's it. You can go on and you can add a number of documents. Any one of those documents can be discussed, and questions can be asked about it and everything else. And if we go back to groups, just to show you what it's going to look like in the end. And there's the conference. We'll go at it a little different way this time. So this will open up all the conference groups, and there's the presentations. And there's Social Capital Association glue with the little icon. And if you click on this, you'll notice that I'm the owner of this one. You will be the owner of that group. And there we go. And we've got one member right now, which is myself. And it gives you all sorts of information about it. And then right down here it says 2 quick links saved. And if I click on that, there's the 2 items that we added in. So that's basically how you do it. I hope that's of use to you, and thank you very much. Bye.